Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive into the fascinating world of pig farming and pork production. Today we're exploring the entire process, from raising pigs to processing pork in the factory. This video is going to be a full-on journey, so buckle up. We'll break it down in a way that's easy to understand and maybe throw in some interesting facts along the way. First, let's look at the top pork processing industry in the United States. Known as the #1 powerhouse in pork production in terms of quality and output, factories in the United States use advanced technology in operations ranging from breeding to processing. This reduces both prices and time spent between and during phases. Let's go further with me. So did you know there are over 70,000 pork producers in the United States? Yep, pig farming is huge here, and it's a vital part of our food chain. But what does it take to run an efficient, cost-effective pig farm? Well, let's find out. Now walk about the different ways pigs are raised. You've got everything from free-roaming hog farms to intensive commercial pig units. Each method has its own set of challenges and benefits. But no matter how you do it, the goal is always to raise pigs in a safe, humane, and environmentally sustainable way. Now, intensive farms are the most popular method, especially in developed countries like the US. Why? Because they can raise a ton of pigs in a cost-efficient manner. In fact, commercial farms can house thousands of pigs in climate-controlled buildings. It's a well-oiled machine. Pigs in these systems are kept indoors in pens where they can eat and drink comfortably. It's the go-to method if you're aiming to generate some serious income from pig farming. The size and layout of these pig houses depend on the climate and the number of pigs. It's crucial to consider local conditions like waterlogging, noise, wind, and temperature. For example, if the area is hot and humid, the pig house should be open and airy to ensure good ventilation. After all, a comfy pig is a happy pig. Nutrition is a big deal in pig farming. Pigs can eat pretty much anything humans can eat, but they need a balanced diet to grow properly. Some farms have separate buildings for different life stages of pigs, while others use one building divided into sections. This helps with biosecurity and makes efficient use of space. So, how long does it take to grow a pig? Well, unlike beef, pork production is fast-paced. It takes about 7 months for a pig to reach market weight, which is around 300 pounds. These market-age pigs are like hungry teenagers, gobbling up more than 2.7 kilograms of feed per day. And with feed costing over $2.50 0 day per pig, those costs can add up quickly. All right, let's move on to the fun part: processing pork in the factory. This is where the magic happens, and it's all about turning pigs into the products we know and love. The process starts when pigs arrive at the packing plant. They're unloaded calmly and allowed to rest for a bit. This helps reduce stress and ensures better meat quality. In the US, humane methods are used in large-scale facilities. This often involves stunning pigs with carbon dioxide and then processing them completely to ensure they don't regain consciousness. Trained staff and veterinarians oversee this process to make sure everything is done right. After the pigs are stunned and processed, their carcasses go into a hot water bath to loosen the hair follicles. Then, they move into a machine that tumbles them to remove the hair. Next, the carcasses are eviscerated, which means removing the internal organs, and the head is usually taken off too. The remaining halves are washed to get rid of any blood, bacteria, or bone remains, then cooled down to make cutting easier. The carcasses go through a Singer machine to remove any leftover hair and further reduce pathogens. They're then gutted, split in half, and sent through a rapid chill process to improve meat quality. After chilling for 24 to 48 hours, the pork is cut into smaller pieces like ham, loins, picnic, and Boston butt shoulders, and bellies you know from making bacon. Now, let's talk about the meat processing itself. The meat is cut into pieces and further processed into edible products. For example, the buttocks are salted and pressed to make ham, and rib cage meat is smoked to create bacon. All parts of the pig are used in this process, even the fat, which is rendered down to make lard. It's a no-waste approach that's pretty impressive. The smokehouse plays a crucial role in preserving and adding flavor to the meat. Meat is hung on racks and hooks in the smokehouse, where fragrant hardwoods like hickory, beech, or cherry smolder slowly. This process not only flavors the meat but also dries and cures it, making it last longer. So, what's a meat cutter's job in all this? They're responsible for preparing standard cuts of meat, whether it's pork, poultry, or fish. Meat cutters work in various environments, from small family-owned shops to large international supermarket chains. They have to be in good physical shape because the job involves standing for long periods and lifting heavy objects. Plus, they often deal with customers in retail settings. Here's a cool fact: pigs were domesticated over 12,000 years ago. Archaeological evidence shows that pigs were first managed in the wild in the Near East, and there was also a separate domestication event in China around 9,000 years ago. Today, pigs are used in biomedical research because of their similarities to humans. Their skin is very similar to ours, making them valuable in medical studies and the development of new treatments. However, pig farming does have its downsides. Waste from intensive farms can pollute the air and water with toxic particles, pathogens, and bacteria. This can have serious health implications for nearby communities and cause environmental issues like harmful algal blooms in water bodies. All right, that's a wrap on our deep dive into pig farming and pork production. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe for more farming documentaries and food industry insights. Got any questions or thoughts about pig farming? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, whether you're curious about food industry machines, the latest farming technology, or just want to learn more about the production process, we've got you covered. Stay tuned for more videos on food processing machines and the ins and outs of the food industry. According to research by the Food and Agriculture Organization, abbreviated as FAO, pork and beef are the two most eaten meats. We've just learned about pork. Now let's go see what's different in the beef processing factory. Now we're diving into something that's not only fascinating but also crucial to our everyday lives: the process of raising, harvesting, and processing beef in the U.S. From the farm to the table, it's a journey that involves a lot of steps and a lot of hands. So buckle up as we take you through this incredible journey. First things first, let's talk about raising beef cattle. In the U.S., we've got around 30 million cattle spread across various states. These cattle are usually raised on large ranches where they roam freely, grazing on natural pastures. Did you know that the U.S. has some of the most efficient beef production systems in the world? Yep, it's true. Raising cattle here starts with breeding. Farmers select the best bulls and cows to ensure the healthiest calves. The calves stay with their mothers for the first 6 to 10 months, drinking milk and learning to graze. Once they're old enough, they're weaned and moved to feedlots. Now, let's talk feedlots. This is where the cattle bulk up before heading to the processing factory. They spend about 4 to 6 months here, munching on a diet rich in corn, soy, and other grains. This diet helps them gain weight quickly and produces that delicious marbled beef we all love. While on the feedlot, cattle are monitored closely to ensure they're healthy and growing well. They've got plenty of space to move around, fresh water, and shelter from the elements. Did you know that the U.S. feedlots can hold over 100,000 cattle at a time? That's a whole lot of beef. Once the cattle have reached their optimal weight, usually around 1,300 to 1,500 pounds, they're transported to the processing factory. This part is super important because it needs to be done with the utmost care to ensure the cattle remain calm and stress-free. Alright, now let's get to the heart of today's video, the processing factory. This part of the process takes about 30% of the total time and is crucial for ensuring the beef we eat is safe and delicious. When the cattle arrive at the processing factory, they're first given a thorough inspection by USDA officials. This ensures that only healthy cattle move forward in the process. From here, the cattle are moved to a stunning area where they're rendered unconscious quickly and humanely. Once unconscious, the real work begins. The cattle are carefully moved to a conveyor system where they are prepped for processing. This involves removing the hide and internal organs. Each part of the cattle is used, nothing goes to waste. The hides, for example, are often used to make leather products. After the initial prep, the carcasses are chilled in large coolers to bring down the temperature. This helps in maintaining the quality and safety of the meat. The beef is kept in these coolers for about 14 days, a process known as aging. This helps to enhance the flavor and tenderness of the beef. After aging, the beef moves to the cutting area. Here, skilled butchers use both manual tools and advanced food industry machines to cut the beef into various sections. This is where those beautiful steaks, ribs, and roasts are created. The U.S. is renowned for its high standards in beef cutting, ensuring each cut is precise and of the highest quality. Once the beef is expertly cut, it's time for packaging. The beef cuts are placed in vacuum-sealed bags, which are key to maintaining freshness. High-tech food processing machines are utilized in this step to ensure the packaging is airtight. These machines play a crucial role in keeping the beef fresh during transport and storage. This combination of human skill and advanced technology ensures that the beef not only looks great, but also reaches consumers in optimal condition. The meticulous process of cutting and packaging is a testament to the U.S.'s commitment to quality in the food industry. From the cutting room to your kitchen, every step is designed to deliver the best beef possible. Have you ever wondered about the journey of your steak from the farm to your plate? Drop a comment below and let's chat about it. Quality control doesn't stop at cutting and packaging. Each package is inspected to ensure it meets the USDA standards. The beef is then labeled and prepared for shipping. Did you know that the U.S. exports beef to over 100 countries? That's right. Our beef is known worldwide for its quality. Compared to other regions, the U.S. has some of the most advanced food industry machines and food processing techniques. For instance, while Japan focuses heavily on Wagyu beef and manual processing, the U.S. uses a mix of human labor and high-tech machinery to ensure efficiency and quality. And there you have it, folks. From raising cattle on vast ranches to the meticulous processes inside the beef processing factory, it's clear that a lot of work goes into producing the beef we enjoy. The next time you're grilling a juicy steak or enjoying a beef burger, you'll have a deeper appreciation for the journey it took to get to your plate. Before we wrap up, here are a few fun facts about cows in America. The average American eats about 55 pounds of beef each year, reflecting the country's love for beef. Texas, Nebraska, and Kansas are the top beef-producing states, thanks to their vast ranches and ideal farming conditions. The U.S. beef industry is a major economic powerhouse, contributing billions of dollars to the economy annually. This industry not only supports farmers and ranchers, but also creates numerous jobs in processing, transportation, and retail. Additionally, the U.S. is known for its advanced food industry machines and high standards in beef production, ensuring that consumers get the best quality beef. These facts highlight the significance of the beef industry in American culture and its vital role in the economy. Have you ever visited a cattle ranch or processing plant? Share your experiences in the comments. What did you find most interesting about the beef production process? Do you have any questions about how your favorite beef cuts are made? Drop a comment below and let's chat. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.
This is the video we created, hoping to receive support and appreciation from you all.